My name is Dr. Pulkit Mathur, and today in this module we will learn about product information and menu labeling. Let's begin this module with a detailed lesson on product information. All packaged food products have to be in compliance with the Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006. Under this act, all such packaged food must carry a label and requisite information. That information should be adequate and accessible to each person in the food chain involved with handling, storing, processing, preparing and displaying the product. Besides, each batch should be easily traced and recalled if necessary. The information should contain the name of the food. It should indicate the nature of the food, the list of ingredients, any food additive if used, any food allergen that should be declared separately. Added water is to be declared in the list of ingredients except in cases where water forms a part of an ingredient. The declaration should mention whether the food is vegetarian or non-vegetarian. It should also include the name and complete address of the manufacturer, net quantity in terms of weight or volume, lot, code or batch identification, the date of manufacturing or packaging, the best before or use by date, country of origin for imported food, and lastly, instructions for use. The label should also include information that identifies food allergens in the product as ingredients or where cross-contamination cannot be excluded as per Food Safety Standards, Packaging and Labeling Regulations of 2011. The label must provide information to enable the food handler to store, process, prepare and display the food products safely. Proprietors of hotels, restaurants and other food stalls who sell or expose for sale savouries, sweets or other articles of food must put up a notice board containing separate lists of the articles which have been cooked in, for instance, ghee, edible oil, vanaspati and other fats for the information of the intending purchasers. Food business operators selling cooked or prepared food should display a notice board containing the nature of articles being exposed for sale. The lot identification is essential in product recall and it also helps in effective stock rotation. As such, each container of food should be permanently marked to identify the product and the lot. In case of ready-to-eat food that is served, appropriate directions should be given through the menu cards and notice boards. Information also should be suitably given to the consumers regarding the contact details of the person to be contacted in case of allergies. The food business must have a system to handle product complaints. There should be a dedicated person to receive, analyze and address the complaints. Based on the nature of the complaint, necessary corrective actions including a review of good handling practices, which is GHP, or good manufacturing practices, which is GMP, should be taken to prevent any repeat of the complaints in future. In addition, catering establishments can resort to menu labeling and display practices to inform their patrons about the use of any packaged food product or calories in a meal. As per the regulations, FSSAI, that is Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, plans to make menu labeling mandatory for the food service establishments having central license and voluntary for others. FSSAI encourages smaller establishments to voluntarily adopt menu labeling and contribute in promoting public health and also demonstrate that they are responsible food business operators. Menu labeling will apply to meals and snacks from hotels, restaurants, quick service restaurants, bakeries, coffee shops, ice cream stores, takeaways. Also to takeouts and delivery foods such as pizza, alcoholic drinks such as cocktails when they appear on the menus. Exemptions from menu labeling include event caterers and food service premises that operate for less than 60 days in a calendar year. Self-serve condiments that are free of charge and not listed on the menu, special order items or modified meals and menu items as per customer's request. As part of the menu labeling process, the food establishment can display information about name of the product, the calories in a meal such as the total calorie intake in a dish, the detailed nutritional information such as protein, fat, carbohydrate and sugar intake. Remember that values mentioned in the menu are as per the standardized recipe followed in each food service establishment. Next is the information on potential allergens present in food items, whether the product is gluten-free, indication whether it is veg or non-veg product, storage and holding temperatures, manufacturing and use by details, information relating to organic food or ingredients or fortified food. Upon the consumer's request, written nutritional information on the food items sold by the FBOs should be provided either in the form of booklets or handouts or on their website. In addition to this, e-commerce FBOs are required to provide the information in the menu linked with each food service establishment linked on their platform. There should be a nodal person appointed to redress any grievances or provide information sought by the consumer. Food safety display boards should be put up in prominent places within the premises along with all the necessary contact details. FSSAI has also developed the Food Safety Connect, which is a consumer-centric portal that offers a centralized platform to the Indian consumers to raise concerns related to food safety and hygiene. This allows consumers to report any malpractices pertaining to food safety along with the related images. With that, we come to the end of today's module. Thank you for watching this video.